This is Mr. Tycoon here again with another Daily Tycoon-Ism. And today's Daily Tycoon-Ism is, if you set no standards, people will act like they have no manners. Now this is a personal experience that I've just dealt with just recently. And it was because I didn't set my standards. Not so much for myself, but the standards of how I was going to do business with this individual. And we must be clear about how we're going to choose to do business and how we're going to do business. Because we can't expect people to treat us how we want them to treat us based on no standards at all, based on how we respond to individuals. So think about some situation that you found yourself in and you want to blame the other individual for how they responded to you or how they did certain things, but did you really set a standards or a standard? And we say, well, they have no manners, they have no tact, or this or that, but really, did we set the standard? And that just doesn't have to do with business, it has to do with our relationships also. You know, the woman who wants the guy to open the door for her, but she always jumps out of the car, or she doesn't, not so much demand, but she didn't set a standard with him about getting her door. Like she didn't sit in the car on that very first date when he jumped out the car and he went on in the restaurant and didn't even think about her. But if she just sat in that car, he would have came back out and he would say, what's going on? Why you ain't get out of the car? She said, well, I expect when I'm out with a man that he gets my door. And she sets that standard. And then from that point on, because I've had female friends who said at that point, when he said, well, I don't get doors, she said, well, I don't go out with guys who don't get doors. So you can take me home, or if you want, I'll get out now and I'll make my own way back home. So remember, when we find ourselves in those tough situations or those situations that are uncomfortable, did we set a standard? Remember, if we set no standards, people will act like they have no manners. Until next time, as always, in order to get our money right, we must get our mind right. Peace.